It looks like Sydney Sweeney is trading in romance and sunshine for something far darker, and fans are already obsessed. In The Housemaid, the Emmy-nominated actress stars in what's being described as a Nancy Meyers movie that's gone horribly wrong. That line from the film's director perfectly sums up the twisted tone of this new psychological thriller. At first glance, it all feels familiar. There's a beautiful home, a glamorous couple, and a bright young woman looking for a fresh start. But just beneath the polished surface lies something much more sinister. Sweeney plays Millie, a woman desperate for a second chance. "So why do you want this job?" she's asked during her interview. Millie's answer seems simple enough: she needs the work. But soon, that job offer becomes the start of something far more dangerous. When she's hired as a live-in housemaid for the wealthy Winchester family, everything seems perfect. She moves into the family's sprawling estate, complete with marble floors, sprawling gardens, and a guest room tucked away in the attic. At least that's what they say it is. "Millie's going to be living with us," the lady of the house insists. In the attic, her husband quietly corrects. It's a small moment, but one that sets the tone for what's to come. According to Sydney, Millie isn't just another damsel in distress. "I was drawn to Millie because she's not afraid to stand up for what she believes in," Sweeney explains. "This role goes down in history as one of the most exciting roles I've ever gotten to play." The story unfolds like a classic domestic drama. Think The Holiday or something, Gotta Give, but with a dark, thrilling twist. The film's writer-director says that contrast was intentional. "It's salacious, it's funny. It's all the things you want in a good story," they share, but the fun comes from how extreme it gets. And extreme is putting it lightly. Millie's idyllic new job soon spirals into a nightmarish maze of lies, jealousy, and manipulation. Each family member hides something, and the deeper Millie digs, the more disturbing her discoveries become. Andrew, played by a brooding newcomer, is the husband. Charismatic, mysterious, and clearly keeping secrets of his own. His wife, Nina, is played with icy precision by an A-list co-star. She's elegant and composed on the outside, but unraveling beneath the surface. Then there's Enzo, the groundskeeper, quiet, watchful, always around. "Never mind him," Nina says with a smile. "He's harmless." But is he? As the tension builds, Millie begins to question everything, including her own sanity. "What kind of monsters are we?" one character asks late in the film, and by then the audience might be wondering the same thing. Visually, The Housemaid looks like it could belong in the Nancy Meyers universe. The lighting is warm, the interiors are stunning, and the kitchen could easily double as a lifestyle influencer's dream. But then just when the world feels safe and familiar, the tone shifts. The colors darken, the laughter fades. That's the trick of The Housemaid. It lures you in with comfort, then slowly unravels it piece by piece. Sydney says that was what drew her to the project in the first place. "I love dark movies that are also funny," she says. "I want you to feel safe here and then realize maybe you're not." Critics who have seen early cuts describe it as a high-gloss nightmare, equal parts Gone Girl and The Intern. The film's packing is deliberate. The camera lingers on little details: a door left ajar, a smile that lasts a beat too long, letting the dread creep in slowly, like fog over a perfect garden. And while The Housemaid dives into obsession and betrayal, it's also a story about power: who has it, who doesn't, and what people are willing to do to take it back. For Sydney Sweeney, it's another bold step in her already diverse career. From Euphoria to The White Lotus, she's built a reputation for choosing roles that are both complex and fearless. "This character really let me explore new sides of myself," she admits. "She's smart, she's emotional, and she's not afraid to fight back." Her co-stars agree. One actor described working with her as electric, saying, "She's so present in every scene, you can't look away." and it seems audiences won't want to either. The cast also includes a few familiar faces in surprising roles, each adding their own layer of tension and humor to the story. Because yes, even amid the chaos, there's a wicked streak of dark comedy. That tonal balance, the clash between beauty and horror, between laughter and unease, is what gives The Housemaid its unique edge. As one critic put it, it's what happens when something's gotta give meets Parasite. The world of the film may look picture-perfect, but behind the elegant drapes and dinner parties lies betrayal, desire, and a very twisted sense of morality. Even the smallest moments, like a smile across the table or a whispered goodnight, feel loaded with tension. By the end, audiences won't know who to trust, and that's exactly how the filmmakers want it. This book was so well written, one cast member says, referencing the best-selling novel that inspired the film. People are going to love the world we've created. The result is a film that's stylish, smart, and totally unhinged. A story that feels both familiar and completely new. You haven't really seen these characters before, Sydney says. You're going to have a deliciously fun, insane time. So what exactly makes The Housemaid a Nancy Meyers movie gone wrong? It's the warmth turned cold, the laughter replaced by suspicion, the fantasy of the perfect home turned into a cage. Because sometimes, the most beautiful places hide the darkest secrets. And for Sydney Sweeney's Millie, that perfect job offer might just be the worst decision of her life. The Housemaid premieres soon, and if early reactions are any indication, it's going to leave audiences both thrilled and terrified. I have a really good feeling about this, Millie says near the end of the trailer. And maybe that's the scariest line of all.